Miscellaneous reports, we have none, proclamations none, appointments none, others none. So we will move into, general public comment by council rules of procedure. I'm requiring everyone who speaks during public comment to state their name and address and limit their comments to 3 minutes. The podium is now open.
Good evening. Good evening, Jeff Ezekiel. You can hear me now. State Street. I just have some questions regarding, and again, we have a new chief, which I know he's doing his hardest to get us the best deals. We just spent $75K and kind of dished the Ford because we had to have the bigger vehicle, more fuel loss, we call it. And now I just feel like we're kind of on the side of the road with a piece of junk, and we have to go to the dealer to buy something to be back home. I'm hoping that with Rob and his assignment group, they're able to actually plan out and maybe spend some time looking at the vehicles and say, hey, Chevy is the one we want, Dodge is what we want, and actually spend a few months planning, not just, and I'm not saying the chief hasn't done that, but it just seems like every time in the last few years, we need to get this done ASAP. We gotta vote today. If we don't vote today, there'll be police officers with bicycles. And again, it just seems to be the same thing. And again, I know we updated the fleet, and of course the fleet has been a pile of junk, 14,000 miles. I mean, lemon law comes to mind for me at that point. Because again, it's pretty sad that 14,000 mile vehicle is having to be replaced. I mean, truly, I think we should push them back and get our money back on this. It's just ridiculous. I mean, most of those GMs I remember back in the day would get 200,000, 300,000, 400,000 miles without a problem, and no leaking, oils or anything of that nature. And to hear this, I can't believe GM would be proud to put a product like that out. So I'd just like to see some longer-term investigations. Part of our budget plan is we do budget for these on a yearly basis. And we should be budgeting and planning for future cars as well. Possibly looking at smaller engines, more horsepower, et cetera, et cetera. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, how's the radio today?
Please state your name and your address.
So, are you aware that this is a public forum? You are not a private
Mayor
board.
Sessions, motion to have Katie Price write down Lance Lashaway as the public commenter and give him 3 minutes.
Second.
I do not recognize that.
So,
I'm making a motion to override your interpretation of the rules. I have that right, I believe.
City Attorney.
If you're asking me, as I seem to recall, that was a requirement, you asked that you change the rules to require that people identify themselves in order to make public comment.
Under oath.
So, it's not under oath. But there was a specific, rule change to your policies that you adopted. And my advice would be, just my advice, that you follow that if you're going to expect other people to abide by it.
I would suggest.
I do not recognize you. Please state your name.
you understand this isn't
Please
privilege,
state
right?
your name and address and your address.
So,
Are you
I would
refusing
suggest
to
that
state
you-
your name?
motion to
Are
change
you
the rule, it's
refusing to
actually
state your
requested
name?
instead of required.
To
Because
speak
you
by
are
the
operating
city council
unlawfully.
rules, you need to sit down. To be recognized, you need to state your name, and by city council rules, I need you to sit down.
So is the board just gonna
Okay.
allow him to shut you
Is there
down?
anyone that would like to speak during public comment? Raise your hand. Okay, Mr. Walworth, or sir,
Please say his name.
please get up there and.
Are you gonna call somebody by name from the audience?
Ward three items.
Come up to the city clerk's desk.
I do believe we still have a motion and a second on the floor, though.
We don't run meetings lawfully around here.
Larry Walworth, Ward 3. I have 3 items.
Okay. And state your address.
Point of
Or three.
I'm sorry. There,
Have I been recognized?
yes, order. The motion and the second, does that not carry weight if the?
I do not have to recognize them.
Is that correct?
It's up to the chair to recognize people.
Okay.
We can override his interpretation. He can just prevent us from speaking. That's why the 2/3 override is in there.
I've always heard a motion and a second, that's what's on the table.
Again, your motion would be to override an interpretation as to which there is no interpretation, right? It says specifically in it that you're required to identify yourself under the amended rule. So you would have to state the basis for why you say his interpretation is incorrect, it strikes me, if you want to do that.
Well, how about a motion that we make an exemption?
The council rules are already stated in the rules of procedure, and therefore, Mr. Walworth, I am recognizing you to speak.
Go ahead.
Yes.
Tom, could you turn your mic on, please? We have a big problem with the, something being mandated